Marshmallow right there. No surprise, they're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. They're getting landed on, by the way. You take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Our champs, Sinu and Oking. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that Lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's a game one winner. Sinu, Oking, the lucky landing spot. You're going to get a few options all the way in the back, remember. So you're going to be all the way back here. By lucky. You want to get some. Maybe you want to push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle is going to populate. We're going to find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are going to have to be made. And lucky them that they went to Lucky Landing, because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice
There's
lead.
beginner's luck and there's winner's luck.
Yeah.
This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is the thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've gotten a few...
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Like, look
you got some shields. I don't know where in chest. When I watched the stream, very questionable. That's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible?
Happens to the best of us.
Like, you just don't have a response. You're just like that.
You know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings.
I respect that, man. Some chug splashes there. Bring it up to DC Mount there. Some eliminations. Already going over now. These drops, you got Dead Revel, along with Oscure.
Back
in my hometown,
exposed.
In my hometown, of all places, it's all right, though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit, just stings the nostrils just a little bit. Yeah, thanks. He's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out, celebrate Fortnite's 2-year birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event. The stream you're going to be looking at when you go to Fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it. Also, you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. Get around like the bane of my existence when I rotate out of Fatal. And never cross off. You always have a player that's so stacked with so much to work with. Things have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, wow. There's Sinnoh with King in the. This is awesome.
Strats.
This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
Don't stay down. Stay down.
You know, this is not the duo. You want to move them.
No,
there it is.
This is not the duo. You want to do that too. Okay, so they're going to try and get around there. Oh no. The Warrior's going to be taking so much damage, down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants to catch it. He takes high ground. It actually is.
Oh, but the Bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean and nothing else.
That was one. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tag. Oh, no. And it's going to be the duo that won game one. Oking and Sinnoh that eliminate another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. And we saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. Take that spotlight. Shots here. It's going to go down here. The eastern coast of the map. Jacob moving back and forth. Looking for cues. I think he hears him nearby. Yet he's looking for Jacob now. Jacob by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone. Inside of the map, you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and Oking. We could see back-to-back winner here, with the way that that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Fields. That favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh no, the Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Reese has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. The player's going to be down. Instincts forcing anyone that will hang around to confirm that elimination. There you go. That's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Maurice is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
Wasn't bringing in time to get the shots up, so unfortunately he didn't miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. The decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early make hit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
Lucky zone isn't quite close to him yet, so he figures, you know what, use his opportunity, right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Fight right in front of him. Oh man, you just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
decides, you know what, it's time to back up.
Take the trusty quad, get out of there. Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's cards. Then we go on forward. You got Slogoman, who just got beamed.
Marshmallow with a snipe?
Marshmallow. Okay. I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at the shot there for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow
here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship. Yeah.
I saw that they were in 14th place, mainly because they didn't quite get enough places. The eliminations were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. He's got that golden combat shoddy. Such a powerful weapon. Here's the movement around here. Amazing.
Yes, and he was just be in when you don't own anything. It's one shot girl and Chattery. And the Slayer 360, I believe, is in the bush. Not too far.
Push. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So, Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now. We're at 35 duels remaining, so it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall. The Fresh Asian, that's Elim number 4.
That was...
still
here.
happening, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Mercs here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Mercs trying to direct traffic. Got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, setting up the defense. Helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Team second place in the Summer Block Party Monster.
That's right. The Trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario. Fend off Aiden. Ghost Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Mercs.
And he's going to be hacking around each wall here.
He always does it.
And he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit. It's his to go here. Sinnoh and Oking now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of materials. Launch pad. He's got everything he needs.
And what's even better, they have the circle. The circle is in their advantage. We're now into Storm Phase 5.
I'll tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players. When you got zone like this, let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish if they're going to be out in the field exposed? That can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sinnoh's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself, and he knows the player's going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Mip's head.
Oh,
he
no.
is in the fray here, but Mip also tons of mobility here. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Mip? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky. Those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his
Through
welcome
there.
in the storm right there. It does manage to take him off and secure the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks of qualifiers. Every elimination's a point.
Oh, a lot of great players are still going to be in this fight here. Monster, Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman, Cloak, Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sinnoh, Game 1 winner, still living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go to the cirque juice here, but they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down, and all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sinnoh. Right out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sinnoh, the Game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the Game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for, playing for those early high ground positions. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is, chucking his way all the way across. Takes the shot off this guy as well. And look, he's going to dive on up.
Great shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight, as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way up to the top. Tfue's going to be playing in the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tfue and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tfue is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground, truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tfue's high ground, and no one else is going to take it unless it gets shot down. But he does stabilize it. Myth is going to stake on out and just get to that side of the circle. Tfue taking damage. He has to be careful. He's in that Shadow Bomb state, so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it. And he does manage to stabilize for it in the time being. Myth is going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at his HP.
Will Tfue make the quick peek right here? He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him. Fatal error.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no, Myth is going to get picked off by Airwatch. Sean, Airwatch is weak as well. Jacob now has a high ground. Cloak and Tfue. Tfue said Cloak was a player he was worried about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwatch dealing with a lot. As Cloak, he's going to lose all his shields. We're going to have a proper 1v1v1 here. A four-way battle as Tfue fights on out. Airwatch is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob. Who gets the better of him? Look at Tfue just trying to hold this one off. It's now down here to the final three players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tfue versus Cloakzy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look. Oh!
The side shot of Cloakzy. Watch the storm wraps up Tfue.
I lost my voice there. I lost my voice there, people. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob with the win against two of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tfue. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwatch goes down to Tfue's aggressive push.
Wow.
And in the final moment, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moment. Fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloakzy goes down.
And Tfue ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill quickly enough. I mentioned before, that was the concern. When that storm started moving, the players that were down low, those are going to be the ones that suffered the most. I'm just shocked that Airwatch got picked off the way that he did. And Jacob, what a win for him. Huge victory. And again, against two fantastic players.
2 shotgun bullets left in the final moments right there.
Wow.
Just 2.
That was crazy. You know, okay, I think we had a good time with that one. New York City, what do you think about that last game? Because that was a pretty sick one. I think you can all agree with me on this one. Great matchup, through and through, Monster. What a start. I thought we were going to see 1v1, Tfue and Cloak, and I was going to lose my mind. I may have jumped off this stage. I don't even know what I was going to do with myself.
That close to that moment, but hey, let's not take it away from Jacob.
No, we're not at all.
Jacob really played it so well there. Airwatch is doing also just a great job of just chopping him, chopping down Tfue, really being a pester. That could have been Tfue's game easily, but just pushed the wrong ones. Even Sean was giving a hard run.
The tone of the lobby changed as well when Sinnoh got eliminated.
Yes.
Right? Once people saw that pop up in the elimination feed, they knew that there was going to be an opportunity, because you get a player like that out of the fight, and there's going to be free reign. There's going to be movement to be had. But it was really, the real winner of that match was the hill. It was the hill. Because once that hill started moving, started creeping forward, you knew that so many players were looking up and they're like, ah, crap. I gotta have to deal with that
As
thing.
Sundown likes to say, good old man Mountain claims another.
Always gets his target. Always gets his target. That was a good one, folks. We're probably going to get some words from our winner in a little bit. It's probably getting themselves all collected. I think we all kind of need to collect ourselves after that one. I thought Jacob lost that, man. Because when he lost the high ground, I'm shocked that the wall didn't get placed in front. But I think he probably felt like he had that angle and he wasn't going to get clipped.
Yeah, Cloakzy really thought that he had the leverage, being that he just came over the mountain. He knew Cloakzy could not build in those, or Jacob, excuse me, couldn't build in those kind of moments. He had 0 builds. When you see that kind of, you read the player and they're not doing any builds like that, you're like, oh, I'm good. I came up a couple layers, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But he was at the top of the ramp. It didn't really matter where he was. He was going to get shot regardless, being that he didn't protect himself.
Yeah, you have to give yourself that wall there so that you don't get punished by those combat shotguns. We mentioned so many times, that thing has a ton of range.
Yes.
He was playing that one from that, like close to mid-range, and it'll hit you like a hammer for a lot of damage. Before you know it, you're out of the game, you're back in the lobby, you're going back to catering. You know, so what a great matchup that was. Great moments through and through. Also, I believe it was Jacob that had that fight at the John Wick house.
Yes.
Against Ferris.
Yeah, it was a long, exaggerated battle.
Storyline right
so
there, people.
close. Yeah, he was nearly taken out at the start of the game. What a comeback story for him right here.
Yeah.
All the way from the furthest you can go east on the map here, one of the furthest points. From there to take it all the way to the end game and find himself in the victory royale, that's a great game. That's his highlight moment. That's what you travel to New York City for right there, that's for sure.
It all could have fell to pieces at that moment in time over by Paradise Park, by the John Wick house. Managing to keep his cool at the crazy moments there. Great plays, and I think that everyone thoroughly entertained with that. We have 2 more games though. They're going to be coming up. Games 3 and 4. We're going to determine who the winner is. And I think we're waiting right now to get some words from our winner. Also, we'll get the updated standings to see where we are currently. And I have been informed that we do have an interview, but it's not just with Jacob. It's actually going to be with Jacob, with people, so Yao, Tfue, and Clove. Books, talk to me.
Thank you so much, GB. I am down here on the floor. I have a bunch of people around here. Who do we have? We have
have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. You Just taking a look here, a lot of players are in the running. Look at Nick A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. You just squeeze in a couple placements right there. They're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
Targeted the most today. I think it's going to be Ninja, Marshmallow, and Tfue and Nav, but let's find out for ourselves. Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today?
Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time you put me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge.
With One Shot Girl and Nick A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any chance I get to take a shot.
And hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Elevate professional Fortnite players for 100 keys. We're excited to play in Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is for me just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time, messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience for me. Leading up to it, all the experience that I've gained, I can't have thought of something better to have been doing. We try to get better at Fortnite, just play non-stop, find someone to stick with. I know everything about this guy, he knows everything about me, so I think that's what's going to carry us in the World Cup.
If you're trying to get better just at this game, a lot of things are just like, no, you're not the best player out there, and no, you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really good. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you, and that you can always get better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about Arc and Falcon. They're one of the best on the West.
Oh.
Oh my god. Dude, I got this. Why? I got it. I'm so strong.
make it this heavy? Didn't you know we're all like struggling? Go for it. Yeah, if I win, I'll hopefully buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo. Well, if you're overweight. Maybe my father a Lambo. This is Steve, and the world's cutest athlete. Make sure you do us on the Fortnite World Cup. I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, we are here at the factory at the Fortnite World Cup preview day where all the players with these mini golf,
I've seen Nerf guns.
also saw balling. I can let's go! We made it! We climbed up the mountain.
outside playing football with my brother. years old, and his name is Michael. My brother is competitive. We always hang out together. And it's always fun. My brother has a big role when it comes to my Fortnite career. Introduced me to the game, so without him, I probably wouldn't even have started. At the beginning, we played a lot of games. I was better than him, and then he just exploded and took over. He has insane reactions. Things really fast. My creativity gives me a couple of advantages. Structures, quick. I love these guys. They're super nice. The fact that I'm probably gonna have over 1 million subscribers by the time I reach 15 sort of if you picture 1/5 of Norway's population clicking on my subscribe button, that's it's nice to do something which not many people can do. I'm really proud of my little brother. Let's go, dude! My greatest passion is playing video games. I'm really fired up for playing in New York.
Welcome back, Fortnite fans. We are gonna do something very special. You know, it's been a really cool day so far. A lot of action, a lot of fun things have been going down. You got a sneak peek at it there. I think we need something special for you. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna send it down to Louise on the stage, and she's actually standing by with some very special guests for a very special announcement.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the stage. I have Ninja. I have Marshmello here. Guys, make some noise for these two. Put your hands together, please. Now, I just want to take a moment and talk to you guys both about what the Fortnite community means to you. Now, I know you're not going to say anything, Marshmello, but we're going to have Ninja kind of answer for you. Now, you've been a part of this journey for so long. What does it mean to you?
No, it's just been absolutely incredible to be in the position that I'm in, and just to really experience how amazing Fortnite is and how far it's come from Season 1, before there even was a season, to last year's Pro-Am, to this year's Pro-Am, to the World Cup. I mean, it's been an incredible journey. I think it's just getting started, so. But I love this community. I love it.
We love it too. So, you know, we love to give back to the community. We love to give you guys surprises and tidbits. Marshmello, you have a secret surprise. Do Ninja and I have permission to tell everybody here about that for you today? Yeah?
Marshmello is going to be doing an amazing surprise concert on Sunday for you guys. So, it's gonna be amazing.
So the concert is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys here, as well for you guys at home. Be sure to check it out. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time to talk with me. Marshmello, you better go hurry back to your seat. I found a stick, I found a campfire, I have some graham crackers, I just need a marshmallow. So, see you guys over there, and Zeke.
All hands on deck, Marshmello's performing on Sunday. We get to be there, like here in person. Yeah, no, we're gonna be here. Bro, I'm gonna be the guy at the front. I'm gonna be like, you All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are here, and if you're tuning in from wherever, you get to view Marshmello in concert from here, from wherever you're viewing it at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can't miss that. That's going to be insanely good. This has already been incredible. That's a deal time. I mean, also really quick to Monster. I like how I left you with Golden Boy here. And you already like what is this, man? We need something that's clean. The aroma of pancakes, you know, keeps them calm. Wait, can I get this back actually? Anyway, we'll get that. You know, guys, we've had an incredible day of action. We've got 2 prime games down. We've got 2 left to go. Now let's get you back up to speed just in case maybe you've forgotten, maybe you're tuning in for the first time. This is a very classic format, top 15, top 10, top 5, and the big real are all the placement thresholds, and every single elimination is at 1 point. Let's not forget, Monster. Charity. That's right, yes we are here. So, you want to play these placements. You've seen up until this point, it's been very intense. Everyone has been giving it their all. We've seen it out there. Shout out to all the regions that it's representing as well, because the leaderboard is looking nice. But here are the prizes for charity. In first place, $1 million can go to your charity of choice. Of course, looking at the competition, divvy that out. But everyone here is a winner's team. That's right. You know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? We're playing for fun. We're playing for charity. And of course, I mean, we've got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmello, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL, Grimes, and Airwax. They are your Summer Block Party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition. I mean, we've got people from different walks of life all coming together and putting on Peely outfits, because why wouldn't you, you know? Yeah, we saw Max Carver up there for a second. He's had roles in shows like Desperate Housewives, and just a ton of celebrities here kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for a right cause. It doesn't get any better than that. Take a look at Ashley and Exile. Yeah, they're just killing you. No dance moves. Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? You're just dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give a big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah. Look, but if you are using your phone, hashtag Fortnite World Cup, tweet at Cloak. Obviously, he'll see it right there. You know, show some love. But see, on the other end, you got people like Lofty. They're forming a strategy. They're like, look, this is circle. This is where we're going. And then you've got some people that are just trying to accessorize. You know, which actually going? Which is who I need to rep while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top. This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now. That's right. It's how it is. Batman here. Powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. We saw Dr. Bone, Courage, all kind of lined up. You can see on buddies close by. Oh yeah, and let's not forget Monster. In case you guys didn't know, it's actually Fortnite's 2nd birthday. That's right, Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the map. Also, in case you didn't play the last time, there's actually these gigantic presents that land on the map randomly, and you can farm them for materials. They got things inside. Are we still going home Monday? And like, yeah, no, actually, that's actually happening. I need to be the last part by another 65,000 experience that I want. We're gonna make it happen. Me, Bala, Shayo, Zeke, Squads, Monday, half. We're gonna get you that out. We're gonna get you Singularity. I hope so. Man, but we're gearing up. Players are boards, getting ready to board the battle bus. It takes a while to get up people on the same bus when you got people like Cloak, Detonator up on deck. Oh, sorry, whoa, my bad. Don't forget him. Keep calm. He's been doing good so far. Oh, the ultra zoom right there. You got Marshmello there in the back. I mean, again, Sean there on the left. So many such people. I recognize the pink and blue hair. I can't remember his name. Oh, Ninja. Clearly a joke. I mean, what an awesome gift. Don't forget as well, we mentioned the Marshmello concert. That was a big, nice reveal they did. 1 p.m. Eastern. Be here or be in-game. You can watch it on twitch.com, Fortnite.com/watch. So many different avenues to watch. I know Detonator's been stealing the show, but, you know, shout out to Python Bum, a Brazilian YouTuber. Told us that he wanted to play his first Battle Royale. He won his very first match, and then he didn't win for 2 weeks after that. Right, for sure. And yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. That concert's gonna kick off everything, right? The final day of competition. Really looking forward to it. Monster, who do you think? So we've watched 2 games, right? I mean, we've had
some incredible. I think in that first game, Sinu was just caught me off guard. He had control over the entire game. Then Jacob in that last game, he went head-to-head with Broken Teeth, and he was the one that came on top. So this feels almost like anyone's game, right? Anyone can come out and what do you think? Once I saw Sinu and O-King were in the running, I was like, oh, we actually have. Earlier on, though, we did, watch a lot of Myth gameplay, like you said. I'd be curious to go back, take a look at some of the gameplay that he had, kind of see things from his perspective, and see what he's going on. Here we go. We can actually take a look at this. So check this out. Run me through this one. You were here for this. Yeah, we were kind of looking right through, and actually, no, we actually get this perspective here. So just tell Myth, Myth in this A-game. See everything he's gone through, his little journey there. Oh, the code's so clean, all the practice paying off. No hesitation. Oh my gosh, Myth is in such great form here. That's what I like to see at the Pro-Am, showing up, showing why he is TSM Myth, right? He's been around the block for a while. He's no stranger to competition. Good to see him in his zone here. And remember, most of the time he competes, he's under the NA West versus East, right? But now he's on land. He's in the same box with everyone else. This is great to see him, under fair circumstances. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, let's be honest. The only thing that ever gets in Myth's way is actually fall damage. He's an incredible player, but fall damage, just like Tim the Tatman, it will claim both of them often. Let's go, Myth! Get hype, there. Yes. Also, Myth has this incredible dance. Do the dance! Oh. Yeah! Dude, let's go! I cannot do that. There's no way. He's maybe a better dancer. I actually one time tweeted at him. I was like, hey man, can I get some moves? He tried to transfer them to me. Turns out that's not how that works. He tried to transfer you dance moves. He was trying to give me like a little bit of it, right? And it just did not work out for me. But it's okay. That's all right. But we've got 4 players. We've got Mr. Fresh Asian left, right. We kind of watched some of his gameplay in his see what he's got going on. I think that game, previous 2 games. There's so many people, man. So many people outside to look at. If you want to see more OCE, we got OCE. We have everything here under the hub. The Pro-Am. I also low-key want to see. Yeah, you want to see we'll get that later too. But let's go to pull up Mr. Fresh Asian. Let's see what his journey was like. Up until this point as well. We got a nice little package of him. Look, just diving on players. Hey, you, cross the river? Nope. Oh, that's a nice little headshot right there. And he takes another person down. It was Greer Grammar. Oh, no. And this one, we actually caught this one live in real time. This is such a fantastic play here. Fresh Agent with the proximity launcher. Cracks open the build, explode right inside of it. Catches White, pushes all the way through.
That's how good he is.
And I mean, he's kind of put in a situation where he has to wonder too. You know, this is tough to do, especially on a stage like this. You've got all eyes around the world watching you, and yet he's going to come up clutch.
Now remember, there's a pro and there's a celebrity, but to do this like as if there was just two people who didn't know much about Fortnite, that's actually insane. That's confidence at its best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's great Fortnite players all over the world. It extends way farther than you'd ever think. That's right there, right? We'll kind of see how things are going. Of course, you guys have been waiting for games. We've been waiting for games. No. Guess what? Everyone is on board the battle bus. Game number 3 of the World Cup Brawl is about to begin. If you guys here are excited, you need to get hyped right now, because game number 3 is about to be underway. Count us in! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Game number 3. And I mean, look at this World Cup battle bus, man.
There it is. Love that new Fortnite World Cup battle bus. And I love the fact that if you are loading into Fortnite as well, you kind of see the feed coming up. So there are faces kind of tuned in here. Zeke, why don't you just give us a little rundown for everyone who might not know much about the program or just how monumental this weekend is for the community in general.
That's right, man. I mean, we've had 10 weeks of open qualifiers, solos for duos across 6 different regions. Anyone could play. All you had to do was hit 300 points and get the Champion League in the arena format, and then you could duo up, solo games, and try to qualify. We narrowed that down to top 3,000 players, and then from there we whittled that down to only a handful of spots per region, and that has led us here. And let's not forget, earlier on in the day, we even had the creative finals, right? 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. You had team leaders like Ninja, like Gotaga, Hand of Blood. These guys built these incredible creative trials. People went through, and then we had our finals earlier where Scissors and the Fish Fam took home the W. But, you know, Monster, I think we want to focus in on this game. Detonator is already down. Whitlari has taken down the Detonator. It has exploded. It is gone. Xavier Woods, Denkoff over here on the left. You got Doigbai, and Cody Walker.
Yeah, Doigbai.
Oh, man.
Coach for the Millennial team there. But anyways, hopping on over to Dr. Lupo and Sigala here, who are in that little bit of Neo action we got here.
Man, you know, I have to give Courage props. That video they made earlier, you know, we kind of knew something. Courage was going to get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form, but he wouldn't tell us what it was. I see you, Courage. That was pretty funny. But Sigala and Dr. Lupo, they are here. You've got people across the way, right? David Williams, Wildcat. There's someone living up there. It looks like there's someone very close by. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo's going to send another one. And there he goes. Down across the Chico and Edwin Hospier. Eliminations happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in the tip, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land. You're going to bring it all the way, pedal to the metal. You got to stick with your teammate, and that's what Sigala's doing here. Really good job kind of sticking to the hip of Dr. Lupo. You have Wildcat and David Williams now. Saw Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. One Shot Girl is going to get cracked pretty hard right here. She's going to lose all of the shield, but no fear. Still backing up her teammate here. Jump shotgun's great for close quarters. And oh, no, has no mask now as well. She can't even disengage properly.
I like that Chandler's kind of holding down the fort, right? Like, hey, she's very, very clearly identified. Like, I need to get back in this house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm very low on HP. I need something. Ooh, okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are both really wounded, just under 60 HP. Mora and Kalango here. They're going to try and close down on this, right? You know, you've seen the white damage numbers come through. You want to secure these eliminations, put some points on the board. Ewok is going to find Alexia Ray and put her down there. 67 coming out.
Great shot right there, and he's going to go toe-to-toe. Can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler. Or One Shot Girl, unfortunately. Kalango does hit every single shot right there in those final moments. And Kalmar is going to be able to save his team. Let's go.
Elimination feed there. We also watched Ewok basically and Jordan Fisher take down Alexia Ray and her duo partner Jordan. They have been full eliminated. They are gone. Dr. Lupo, Sigala still here over Tilted. David Williams Wildcat, they've just been kind of, it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that they come together, but it's not like much. So either they like took fall damage, or someone sent over like, someone got maximum steam in their right damage over.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier, the little storms, and it was really just any which thing here, but Wildcats been playing games for a long time. Dad introduced him. He was 7 years old in 2011, but looks like popping over with Vodka here, and Alexander we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going against Ali A and Aaron Gordon, who we saw in the field against Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, so that was quite the intense match here, but Alexander looks like someone struggling. He's going to need to keep his back with Vodka close by.
I mean, they're facing off against Ali A. This guy is a Fortnite veteran. I mean, this guy is thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He's going to rip the shield of Alexander. Marksman going to find him. Well, there you go. He is full confirmed. Alexander is gone. The question is, where is his duo partner? Watch Ali A. Ali is kind of one of those people that's very big into communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I see. This is what I can do. My materials, my ammo. I need to cover here. I have this angle. Do you have things like that? Super big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field, and about that, I mean, Vodka as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time, a respectable player, does know how to, you know, get down with it, but here hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, time to put the bricks here. Oh, he's gonna have to disengage, and it's gonna be enough. He goes straight up.
The sentiment was good. The angle might have been a little off, but I like it. All right, trying to maybe go to get a little bit of defensive here.
He's pushing, which is really going hell. Right underneath he goes, and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan at some point, said, you know what, maybe this is not the right move, and he got it back up there. But Ellie's showing that he is fearless right now. Neko, Ivory's sitting live, saw Reese early in the game in a great fight against Jacob, I'm pretty sure. But Ellie's going to What's he going to do here?
I mean, he does have the 2 chug splashes. He can get himself back up. There's the one. There is the follow-up. So he's got plenty of HP to work with. He also has 3 minis, but look at the AR count. 18 single magazine is not where you want to be right now. Now, he did go ahead and drop Ellie. They need to go ahead and take time, get the revive off, but I mean, right now, they're not in the best. Don't forget, their weapons are not that much better. Like, obviously, Ellie does have that drum gun. But we'll have to see how things go for him. Now, certified platinum within the first month of release.
Wow, that's huge.
Actually
that is a huge accomplishment.
Talking about,
I was gonna say, talking about, you know, crazy adventures and travels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the player they're fighting right here, Faris, traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia. Bring it, Ellie. Dude, Ellie's got the builds, man.
Oh, okay, so the king out where? Yeah, hit back, double stack. Over the right there. That player has a haircut.
Right through the crack. That was so close.
If they didn't did not jump over that, that might have been an elimination.
I thought we were going to see a major highlight right there for a second. But Ellie, you know, he's got this guy in his sights here. He's not going to give it up. And don't worry, guys. You guys are not missing anything around the Fortnite map. This is the battle to watch right now. As Neko kind of says, you know what? I'm tired of this. He's going to step forward just a little bit more now, and this is the commit. Even with the low health, they're going to put it all on the table here.
They know these backs against the they're just trying to make sure he's out in the storm. That's the position they put him in right now. These players are going to bail. Like, they're just out doing their own thing. This is how threatened they are by Nickelman and Ellie. Whereas, I mean, you know, it's okay. It's not ticking too bad yet. That single point, but he's going to have to make a really long rotation, and that's if they don't spot him out the storm.
You know what? It's going to be easy, right? He will live at the end of the day. They have to right now. He's going to 8.5 kills. At least 4 minutes left to score. player that's going to get taken out right here, and just showing people that, you know what, I have Tilton on the line to get ready to control this place. So Kyle Kaplan goes down, Dr. Lupo and Sigala. Again, they were sticking together at the hip earlier before, but Sigala's down. I don't think Dr. Lupo has the reboot card, unfortunately.
Does not look like it currently. This is Dr. Lupo we're talking. Doctor is in the house. Before. One Tifu will. Okay, he's comfortable. Now look at this, Tifu and Nav. Look at the angle they have here. You've got Nav all the way in the back. He's sending sniper shots over to ground. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to do me? You want to try to make me one of my dual partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you. JT Brown is a professional hockey, right? You can take that kind of punishment sometimes out there in the field. You can do anything. Let's see what JT Brown can do against the World Cup qualifier. He's getting his head right there. Because you know what? He's been here for a little too long. Just more, players around him. He's got to be careful. Running up on Nav, but it's okay. They're back together. They're ready to try and work down. Looks like it's Marksman. Oh, that's JT's partners. Okay, so they were actually trying to line a pinch. Marksman used the Shadow Bomb to get behind them. So now Marksman's going to have to leave. No, Marksman says he's going to take the high ground and start furthering back here. He puts a shot down on Tifu, but the Storm is on his back. Now they're together, he's popping advantages, and JT and Marksman with the small skirmish, if you want to call it that, because Tifu and Nav are off, they're gone, they decided it's time to beat the zone now. Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, this is a long-time competitive veteran, right? Like, this guy has been around, so pairing these two together, JT looks like it's very good in hands right now. Marksman is absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we need to leave right now, we need to do this, we need to do that. Fun fact, JT Brown was the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner. That's huge. That's actually pretty cool. That's history. There you go. JT Brown. He's got the dribble. This is actually really good. He's going to be able to catch it. Who else is here? Ninja and Marshmallow. They have got this on lockdown. You've got Muselk. You've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Ninja, right? You give him even a pixel, he is going to destroy your shields and make you wish you had never peeked in the first place.
Ninja hasn't had quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent with keeping in the running here. So far, no points have been earned this game, and that's got to put you on your edge, right? If you didn't pick up any of these kind of freebies in the early games, as it gets congested later on, it's only going to get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots in here. That's going to be 93 damage. That player no longer has much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a pixel, he just rips your entire shield off.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw Nekokun and his dual partner
Neo Tilted here. You can see the map on the bottom right-hand corner. Neo Tilted is extremely congested. Players are just toppling on top of it. So we're now back with Nick Mercs here. Nick Mercs already has the scoop on the Storm, right? He's got the sniper to tell it. Look, he's right in the middle as well.
I was going to say, why doesn't he just put that to use, right? I mean, you've got a utility weapon that just rips people's faces off. Why not just go ahead and use that weapon? Also, let's point out the 5 chug splashes, by the way. So he's ready to go, right? He's like, look, I'll fight you. I'll just disengage. Use this to just replenish myself. You know, you just got to do it, right?
And Nick Mercs can literally take on a team right now and be okay, especially with the chug splashes being that you don't have to have a cooldown for them. You activate them right away. Talk about people that are in a good position. I mean, Ninja and Marshmallow in a sweet spot here as well. They have the high ground. They also have the slip nearby, so everyone in Tilted nearby the slip, I should say, is just fine here. And look, we saw Faris earlier today. He's managed to stay alive. He's made it all the way to Tilted Towers, even without the heals, so he's still in it. Slayer 360 also still in the game. We saw a lot of him kind of sneaking around at different times. Dank Ops and Xavier Woods off in the distance there. Nick 830 still alive. Take a look at this little highlight from earlier. It's Airlocks, man. Airlocks so good.
This duo actually is your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, and they are back to try and defend their title. Figures if anyone's going to stand in their way, it's going to be Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions. I like the way they've just kind of double boxed up. Like you said, man, they're just locking this down. They've got the angles. They're just ready to play. They want someone to try and challenge because they're in a strong position. Nick 830, though, he is just chilling on the side of the mountain. You've got Myth down below. Wildcats over the hill right now. I mean, there's quite a bit of talent all very near each other that at some point are going to have to open up their boxes and say hello to the pro. Even Sinnoh is here as well. My goodness. Lachlan, Liam McIntyre, Grime, Airwax. There's so much. Tfue is here as well with Nav. Joey is there. He's a little wounded, but listen, he's still my fire. He's got his dual partner expert. Did you catch that one? You're too young. Never mind. Missed that one. That's okay. That's okay.
No, I know.
Okay, all right.
Good reference there. Gotta love the music reference. Nice little double snipe coming out of Tfue and Nav. Just pulling your leg. Zeke.
Thanks, man, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, let's check it out, all right? It's 52 players, 34 duos on here. It's crazy that we've seen the game slow down this much, you know? You would have almost thought we were basically watching the duo finals. You would think this is Saturday.
Definitely got a lot more intense as we approach the final games here. No one wants to lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Tfue utilizing the ramp overhead to make sure they skate straight across and not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. For that reason, they're not going to take much damage here. They're going to be able to pop this next mini and just be A-OK as they're still in the game. Again, guys, Tfue's partner here, Nav. Ninja Marshmallow just underneath them. Aiden lost King's Rob. Nick Mercs is landing in.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Tfue's shield just got ripped. You've got Aiden. You've got Nick Mercs. You've got Ninja. You've got Marshmallow. Courage, JD, Myth, Cloak, Whitlarry. They are all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings. I'm telling you, though, he's going to be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because he's a good friend of mine. Not biased at all. But here we go. On with Courage, JD. Got Sean O'Malley. Look at you. Everyone's here! Cody Walker's there. Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Sean O'Malley is here to show everyone why he's undefeated still. All right? He's been competing since 2013 in the UFC. He's here to prove a point with Courage. Courage came dangerously close at the Summer Block Party, taking it all home. They are still in the running here. 2 good games. These next 2 games can really be theirs to take. But we're going to hop in with Tim the Tatman.
Wild card is active right here, right now. Now keep in mind, he's got no HP to work with. 57 really isn't that much. But this is Tim the Tatman that we're talking about. Why is the entire lobby? Tim, just bleed. Tim, just bleed.
Nothing you can do and talk about Sean O'Malley. He takes him out. He was the prime target there. Now take a look at Wade here, who's got the high ground. He's got the flint knock to save himself as well. In a combat. It's a lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one has earned placement yet. There's still 26 duos in the running here, many of which are solos.
Yo, if you were watching, did you watch the elimination feed? Grime picked up O-King, that is Sinnoh's dual partner. Tipu is actually going to be picked up by Nick A30. Wow. And Nav then turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting word, we actually have a replay of the wild card that we're going to get to take a look at together and relive just kind of what happened. So, you know, it's difficult, right, with situations like that.
I'd pay for a slow motion in this part right here.
Tim knows. He's smiling out. He's like, dang it, man.
Being a good sport about it. You gotta love it. Aiden right there looking disbelief as he gets taken out as well. But now off with Cloak. We saw Cloak make that end game earlier in the last game, but Laurie is going to go down here. Cloak's got just enough help to make it all happen. His loadout is so great as well. Perfect shadow bombs are going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, he can continue the rotation for free. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free follow here for Nick Mercs. Nick Mercs is going to use it. Why not, right? He can get this free safety for a little bit.
Dude, this is where Nick wants to be, right? He wants to be in the middle of the chaos, and everyone's trying to, you know, panicking, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nick is calm, he is cool, he's collected. He is so deadly. Yes, that is also another thing. Okay, the baller is cracked. He tries to go for the build, forgets for a moment. He's got to find his elimination. He needs something, anything. The chunk. Oh, wait, no, wait, what the strap? Those were builds? Were those builds? Did you get them?
Oh, it wasn't enough though. He had to connect those shots right there. Someone did get dropped right above him. Sinnoh still in the running here, even by himself, is taking teams out.
That's
he
Airwax.
Took out Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because they both have 7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement. But the longer Sinnoh stays alive now, the closer you can be to kind of catch up in taking that first push. So that was a huge elimination here. Now jumping in.
Look who's still left though. Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Muselk, 7. There's so many people. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw the clips from him. He's on super low HP, but he might be able to make something happen. Look at this. Cloak is in a great spot. Symphony as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Muselk, who's sitting on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge for him.
This is essentially a solo game here. There are 8 players left, and everyone is left to fend.
The star flip! Oh my god, this could be so huge! Look at this space. It's occupying everything. It's forcing people up, forcing them down, making them have to reposition. Even Sean, he's actually safe somehow on the other side of it.
You know what's going to keep the background here? As Sean actually takes some damage from the flip right there, and then Sinnoh catches that Elin. That's going to be another one for him. He falls down and could not convert on Cloak. As Cloak gets another, and it's his high ground now, and he has the health advantage over the lobby here. Can Cloakzy go from a second place to a first here? It's Muselk versus Cloak, and Cloak gets chunked right there.
Massive shield grip there, but it's okay. He's got a single mini. He's got 78, and look, Sim is just below. Not much effective HP. Muselk here, he's popping those shadow bombs, wants to try and drop out in an opportune moment. Wait a minute, this shockwave's gonna change everything! Cloak needs to land these shots up! He's got no HP, can he do it? He does!
He takes out Muselk, and that is a competitive player's worst nightmare, hearing those impulses go off. But Cloak doesn't care. He doesn't care. Even with the 15 HP, he knows he can't take the zone here. He has to full commit for the offensive battle. The last 2 players are fighting right there. There goes the trap. Limited builds here. Jelty is down. Cloak. No help. Can he collect with the last shot? This is your opportunity. He's going to put the shots down here. Can he connect?
He has to make something. Neither of them have the HP. No, you can't go on the start!
Nice job to Jelty, and unfortunately, Cloakzy takes the cursed second place once again in a back-to-back performance right there. But Jelty secures the deal in the final moments right there. All because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. You couldn't do anything about it. But it was the hesitation. And
ball to the likes of Jelty. Now, just want to make you well aware, Jelty is one of these players who's been vying for a spot in the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, trying to make it to the finals. So this was going to be a tough fight. Unfortunately, though, both players were so low on HP. Once you kind of force them out in the storm, it's basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it.
See, it was right here that action came out, or the pressure down. But once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He couldn't play with the zone. He couldn't play with the zone.
One very well fought. You know, when Muselk chunked him right on the spot. spot. And Cloak said, you know what? I have nothing to work with. No HP, no nothing. I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he secured himself the second place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both these players, right? Delta picking up the big Royale. 3 points from that. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was
Yusuf disconnected one more time right there. That would have been his game because the health lead as well.
Yeah, right. And I mean, like you kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things, using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting builds all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up elimination, mad props, seriously. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game shook up the standings. We'll take a look at it a little bit later on. But I mean, way big, man. We saw some really big names traded back and forth. TP got shut down. Airwax got shut down. Aiden was picked off. I mean,
that's what I think right there. That's one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in that last moment. The fact that Sinnoh takes out Airwax. And you saw the look of disappointment on Airwax's face because I believe his camera had just came up right there. Dang, and then to go down to Sinnoh, it's the perfect recipe for Sinnoh to take out the #1 player who was previously in the lead and continue to push his agenda forward. That could have been the difference, but Airwax did have an Elim lead at that moment, so.
We'll have to see how things shake out, man. These games are insane, and this is just a taste, you know? You got to think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, duo and finals, solo finals, they're going to be absolutely insane. But for now, guys, let's go back over onto the top deck. Let's go hang out with Pookie because she's got Jelty on standby. What you got for us?
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the floor. We have Jelty, and we have his duo partner here as well. Now, I just want to ask you, what is it like to come to New York and play on this massive stage?
It feels great.
Feels great. Let him know anything else?
I didn't get as nervous as I thought I would be in front of so many people.
Once you're in here, once you're playing Fortnite, it's pretty much just like being at home, I would think. But did you have a strategy going into today's games? Because you are a competitive veteran. You know, you have played in the World Cup qualifiers. What was your strategy?
En la primera partida intenté llegar a placement. En la segunda fui por kill. Como en la tercera tuve muchas granadas de humo. Entonces jugué hasta el final.
So in the first one, I did a play free and 3 for kills. And for the last one, I really just went.
So you just went for the win. You just went full send. So pretty much just like the qualifiers, right? Yeah. So I just want you to describe to me the last play that you had there, the last moment.
Pues sabía que quedaba poca gente, así que nomás hice muchos cubitos hacia la zona. Intenté trapear al que tenía arriba, pero no pude, pero se murió por la zona y gané. Intenté matar con mi compa, pero no pude y yo se murió por zona.
I tried to go up the ramp and then I couldn't enter that zone.
So you had to kind of adapt and adjust there, which you did, and it worked out well for you. Well, congratulations for being here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Best of luck in your next game, okay? Zeke, what do you think of this racing game?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a slayer, all right? But again, we've got another game. One game left that is going to determine who walks away the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am champion.
Yeah, I need to see if Jelty and Gabriel's Mexican duo had enough to push them all the way to the top number 2 right now. Let's peer into the standings right now. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see what they see. Still holding the lead. Even after Sinnoh took it over, guess what? Jelty, Gamma Reaver, right there. The Mexican duo coming right up to the top right there. You saw Jelty's skills. You can't sleep on him. That phone was so nice in those final moments. But hey, close. Another second place performance. Back up there.
I mean, but I think the big standout right now is Airwax and LR Grind. He's What is wrong with you, Monster?
You know, the control.
No, I've actually, I played a controller for a little bit at the very start, and then I was like, you know what, I really want to try and just get better with mouse and keyboard, and so I dedicate a lot of my time to kind of focusing up with that, so. Now am I good? I'll tell you what, ask Sundown, and he will tell you the honest truth. Hey, right now,
I saw you in the practice games win that game over Bala.
No one's gonna listen. Hey, that's what happened.
That really happened. You got this, but let's not take away from
Eric Gordon. No, Slago Man as well. He is down. Look at this. This is Ali 8. He's like, hey, hello. I'd like to come in the house now, please. I need eliminations. Excuse me.
I like what he did there. He's going to stick his clear out the air, see if there's anyone nearby. Jeremy Ray's going to stick this revive, even without taking out Ali 8. You're safe enough. I'm just going to get you right here. He's going to commit to it. It's only a couple seconds left. Is it going to be enough?
Listen,
we'll find out soon.
He's been part of the movie It. He knows what true terror is. Ali is not going to be the one terrifying him for trying to revive his teammate. Over, though, you got Ewok. You got Jordan Fisher. They are hanging out by Pueblo right now. And it looks like they're pretty kitted out, all things considered. I mean, they've got the bare bones of what they need to get themselves started, right?
Absolutely. Jordan Fisher here does have a okay loadout, so I say okay because he has a shotgun, he has shield. That's just enough. He's got the disengage tool, which he kindly shared with Ewok right there, giving her, you know, an impulse or a shockwave as well to make sure that she can also disengage things to get sticky here. It's all being an information to creep up. Actually, Dead Rebel and Oscar have been holding his spot now since earlier today, and they've done a great job fending off every single duel that's landed here. No duel has been successful. I'm actually curious to see if they're going to be able to win this early game engagement as well. They've been doing it so well so far.
It looks like they maybe don't want to take the fight. As far as inventory, they're in a similar situation, right? Not really much of anything with materials. Blowdown's looking super sparse, and the big thing here is those 3 weapons, gray AR, green AR, and that drum gunner, all using the same ammo type, right? So the moment you start firing one, you are just draining those other potential resources, so they don't want to take that. I think it's smart to disengage. It's not worth it right now. Let them have their good time.
Oscar, an Argentinian, excuse me, two replacements. Started singing. Looks like we're gonna jump in with John here. See what they have in Salty Springs, one of my favorite places. John Ha and Wade.
John Ha rocking John Wick.
Ooh.
Huh. There you go.
There you go.
I'm telling you right now, Cookie Face is the only person in the world that appreciates my jokes. I bet you wherever she is rolling around laughing. She got time as well. She also got my instinct one that you said before. Okay!
Oh!
I would love some. Look at that. 5 HP and 5 shield. You like to see it. Wade is going to go ahead and try and get back grouped together. Oh, actually, he's trying to push Yoshi. That is not his same team member. Just kidding.
Wade's right up there. Yoshi in the skeleton remains. The monster battle that occurred. I didn't get to actually watch that event in game, unfortunately.
So you missed out.
Dude, I was working on some things, but here we have Yoshi. I said I want to see what he's got with the kind of representation for the caster squad here. He's still alive, and unfortunately, Freddy was still alive. It's one of his bombs right now. He might have to use a second here. This is calm and cool. Okay, got out of there and.
One, you know, so he's a cool guy. Even for 3, when they went to that monster, that is actually the new hotspot. You can get so many resources and loot from that. That's why you saw him go there. But Mr. Fresh Asian, already 5 eliminations. My goodness, he is just. I don't know, dude. He is tearing up Plenty Park right here, right now. I like that he's even going that extra precaution, right? Like, hey, we know, we can see in the bottom right mini map, there's no one else. These guys have cleaned out everyone. He's trying to make sure. He's like, look, make sure he might clean up. We're going for the long game. Make sure we're back in this. Chandler Riggs here with 1 shot. Over here, they're going to defeat these. They probably have been seeing people go up the sky platform. There you go. Scoping, not worth the engagement right now. I mean, look at the materials.
This so unfortunate. The 2 times they were in girl, she had a jump shot. There's a little fun fact. One Shot Girl wrote a song and made a music video about how she loves Wendy's dope.
Wendy's dope. And if you disagree, I'm not really sure what you're saying.
You know what's really cool?
What?
Fast food. Alright. He kind of recuperates from that one. I think I might have broke something inside of him. Joke, but it's all good.
I feel personally attacked right now. It's not wrong, but I feel personally attacked. Okay, Power is here.
It's a great use of this, honestly. It's fun.
Watch that elimination feed at the top left. Chandler Riggs and out here are finding elimination spot by but Ali King out the storm. Now get out of dodge if possible. But it looks like Exile is just up in front of him there. Dude, look how far away he has to go. He's down by Lonely. The circle is over by Pleasant, or Pressure Plant. He's got to go.
Yes,
he has something.
Super long rotation. Nice hack shot. That's okay, but with the player nearby, oh my, the aggression says, you know what, he's going to chop that build down right there. And it's barely held up, but instead he goes for the build battle. He's actually committed. Right there to block him out and commits all the way. That's 1 shot. Can he get the 3rd? All he has to do is commit 1 more time to fall into the box. He's so hard here. He's already committed. That's his floor as well. He takes that. Did he get it? And now in comes the pressure. He's trying to fall right inside. There is a nifty little trick though. If he just walks right up to the road, he can actually slip inside and get the corner on board. Let's see if he ends up doing it.
Good, man. It's not looking good.
Oh,
that was not the play. He should have just stuck with it. He's got no HP, but look at Exile on 11. 10. That's another 9 seconds before he's going to be eliminated. Ali needs to look up. He literally needs to look up at this guy right now. Does he see him?
He didn't see him.
He went over the hill. He's trying to get the angle on him.
No way. Oh, gets taken out right there, and it is going to convert to Alié because he did the last damage, and oh no, Edokov. We were just watching him. He's a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, just moved to the States, and to get taken out, that's so unfortunate. But now we're looking at Flake's power. Can he clutch it up for Edokov, his teammate here? Should be the carry right now, and that's a great shot. Did get JT Brown, but couldn't convert. Marksman right there, so good. Connects with all of his shots.
I mean, like I kind of touched on earlier, Marksman is a very good competitive player. The fact that anywhere they were trying to go, Marksman was ready. Storm flips, stink grenades, drop down. I'm ready with my shotgun. Tough spot to be in. Look at this though, Airwax. Look at the loadout. Monster, Launchpad, 6 minis. We've got Shadow Bomb. We've got the brand new Storm Sniper. We've got golds and purples across the board. Mats for days. And of course, he's got the bush there, extra padding to absorb an incoming shot or amount of damage. Airwax is playing as if it's small. He's like, look.
I know, like, Airwax is a World Cup qualifier and everything. RL Grime makes music, but I got a feeling RL Grime is way better than we think. He has been doing so good.
So here's the thing. I actually ran into him in the lobby 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was like, hey man, like, how are you, you ready to go? Like, you guys just want to walk around and thing? He's like, bro, I've literally been practicing every day. Like, every moment I want to be. And that's what we're seeing, right? Like,
it's such an amazing feeling seeing these guys keep up and really, get that bug for Fortnite that we love. That itch to want to grind right there. That's a good feeling. But
Slayer. Right.
Fresh Asian actually brought back Desmond Chan from the reboot. Remember, last time we saw them, they were down.
No, I think that was revived.
Okay, so but he managed to pick them up, and they're still in the game. And they're still in Pleasant Park, by the way.
Dude, they've been locking it down. Look, Mr. Fresh Asian, though, he had a shot go his way because his shields are ripped. And that's Jelty. That is the winner from the last game. Jelty is here. Unfortunately, his dual partner has been eliminated. But Monster, look at the loadout. I mean, he's got a loadout that it's like a dervish loadout, right? I'm going to shockwave forward. I'm going to combat you. If you try to leave, you're going to get lasered. You're going to get beamed. If I need to follow up, I have the launch pad. He's in a prime spot, but look at the build.
And this is how you know he's loadout. Those players in the combat with an AR, most of those the dual weapons utility and heals. So Jelty is a scary player to be going against, and Mr. Fresh Asian needs to be very wary here because Jelty catches a small lead. He's gonna push.
You see there, he had the angle. He saw the player edit down and right shots. Now, of course, they have the ball there to them, and Jelty ready. There was no shot coming. The turret there, he doesn't need that right now.
Fresh Asian is baiting the central gun right here.
That's hard to say. I mean, they obviously want to find the elimination, right?
Look, Jelty's setting it up right here.
No way.
He's setting it up. He's pushing all the way through. Gets the backside. That's one.
Two. That's on white. He's on white HP right now. He's got to remember where that other player went. He's going to try and isolate these guys.
These are his builds.
Still has a shockwave monster. He can still play. Impossible. This actually could be their fall, right? Like, this could be what actually gets them eliminated. They kind of need to spread out a little bit in case he does have that second shockwave.
Delta's clearly flexing the way he set up the ramp to balance his body, horizontally, right? Straight across, making sure that he did not go upwards. It was a very, very clever strategy.
Wow. So they used the heavy snipe. They tried to go for the floor replace, and look at this. He was already ready. It's like he's in their race. He's literally reading their minds right now, Monster. He's so focused, so in.
This is quite the intense battle. It's a 1v2. Jelty has already shown that he is here to dominate. What can Jelty do?
I mean, he's got grenades.
Going for it. He's doing it again. Unfortunately, this time it was a bit of an overshoot. It's open. That's 3 builds left, so he wants to mess around. here. He does still own some of those. That was huge. He takes one player down. Can he get the second? It was rotation. Wow. All the duos you could have gotten right here, he actually got the competitive one. Miss Hot Agent is down. And a little bit of a taunt, because I think he knows.
He knows. He absolutely knows.
He knows who he's competing against. And now the confidence boost is there. Oh, no, he didn't see him! What's he gonna do? He still pushes up Desmond. Jam almost had it. Someone got there really quick. Was perfectly lined up with Desmond, who seemingly appeared out of nowhere.
Oh my god. It's actually so insane. Look at it. Watch elimination speed. Airwax picks up Xavier Woods. Nick Merckx finds Mora there. Now we're back on board with Tifu and Nav.
I'm not over the instant card. I know! Really not over it, but here's Tifu laying down some shots here. Shield hit once right there. His own is gonna get hit there. He's gonna get taken out. Oh, Zagala. Zagala's gonna
Bye. Here's an in-3 play coming out of Airwax here. Look at the laser beam Xavier Woods. That's just the way on the road. Tifu and Nav, they are in the storm. I mean, it's going to be tricky for a little bit more, but look at this double negative. And that's actually really hard to do. I definitely probably the redeploy, but you know what? It's better to make sure you get into the safe zone. Now he's going to have like an edge spot. That was available to him right now.
That was why he wanted to juggle it, especially being that it was a 5-round. Couldn't make it.
Take a look at these replays coming out of Tifu. There goes Joey. Not gonna make the push again. A 30 overall this player. 7-4. Zagala is going to be picked up. He has to go back out for the turn. And I like that he did double back towards Blue. That would have opened up more doors had he been able to double low, but it's okay.
You saw Tifu earlier today talk about he almost had a great game. He almost had a victory, but not having any heals kind of was his detriment. But this time around, it's making Luke cool right there. So nice and Chelsea still in the game here, running that double box right there. Defense, look for another opportunity by himself, especially now. He lost Gabo, unfortunately, by himself again. Let's take a heavy snap right here. But bottom right is Airwalks. competitive players, specifically long to run the dual weapon loadout, and that's exactly what Tfue has here. Loads of utility, goes for the peak shot right here, and is that Airwalks he rolled up on? Gonna find out right now as Tfue's going for the water place here. He's better be careful, he might get punished in return here. He does take it, jump into the boxes, are not his build. This is a dangerous spot to be. That's exactly why he backs up here. He's gonna go back to Nab, locates his teammate.
Shots are ringing out, but right now he's playing defensively. This is really good. Now, where is Nab though? Watch that little marker. Nab's somewhere on the right. These guys need to connect if they can. You got Sims down below. Okay, so Nab's actually 1-by-1 over diagonally.
And it was Airwalks who's right there. You saw that.
Actually, I think that was actually Ninja.
Might have been as well.
Man, it was actually Ninja. Yep. It was in fact Ninja. Look at, I mean, people. How many fantastic names? Sean O'Malley, Tfue, Nab, Kurt, JD, Wildcat. You know, they were pushing Ninja. Marksman is here with JT Brown. They're already on 9 eliminations.
Wow, this is a huge game for Marksman here. And JT Brown, if they can snag this victory, we don't know what that top 10 is going to be looking like after that.
Dude, everyone said, this is game 4. All right, let's go ahead and go full send. This is it.
Showing what they got, man.
Dude, even Jelty, look. Jelty's still here. He's still hanging out. He's been by himself. Remember, Sid's Pleasant Park, and he's still putting in work. Marksman and JT right now is going to try and rip the shield off this player. 2 tags. There is the third. That means that player has little to no shield left. And look at this. Shooting gallery. Everyone's flying around. White Deck is number 2. Monster, they're out in the storm. Can they be picked up? They cannot.
So close. They were doing such a great job working together to lay down that fire there. There's still more players nearby. He's trying to see what he can get. That was a great shot right there. That one might actually convert, but it doesn't matter. He has to get to the next spot, and it does. It was Nick Merckx who ends up falling to the zone at that moment because he has so much damage. And look at this. Marksman says, you know what? You don't get that for free. He's breaking it on down right here.
Marksman wants this, dude. You can tell just by the way he's moving. He wants his victory out. Now, keep in mind, everyone here just hit top 15. That's an initial round of placement points. 3 for every single person on the board. This is huge.
Airwalks already has 4 eliminations as a team right here. RO, Grom, and Airwalks. He's found someone else he wants to start pressuring. Those are his builds, though. Can he get this wall right here? There it is. Quick replacement. You didn't even see it. But just like that, it was his. That's a huge shot. Can he get the push through right now? We're looking at Airwalks in the bottom right screen here. In goes another replace. He's so fast. It was Ninja making it look easy.
And now look across the way. Marksman took the high ground. It does take fall damage. JT Brown and Airwalks, they're going up. Down below. Lock with the 10th. Prime is still here. This is an all-out brawl right now, Monster. No duo is that close together. You've got Aiden. He's by himself. This earlier on by Tfue. Lachlan's got himself caught in a box. And look, Marksman is using those jump flashes. Now is the time. I know down below there is an enemy, and he is a threat.
Honestly, way to keep cool for Marksman. Recoups with his teammate right there. He's just regathered himself flashes, and that's why they're the best field in the game. They're just just like that.
Sean goes down. Courage also goes down in one failed swoop, and that was Aiden who picked them all up. And look at this Marksman. He's still holding that high ground right now.
Airwalks just got taken out by Aiden and Jacob, so Jacob is still in the running here. We saw him clutch a game earlier today. Can he do it even with no material once again in another game here? But it's going to be a tough one as Marksman and JT Brown are so healthy and looted in the high ground right here. Aiden actually just a straight up wraps up Jacob right there.
They have materials. They just use a chug splash between them. Look at everyone else. It's Lachlan and Aiden. Now Aiden picks up Lachlan, but this is a 2v1, and Aiden is not in the right position right here. He needs to try and come up. He's going to be taking a ton of storm damage right now, Monster. What can he do?
He can't be counted out, though. Aiden is a qualifier here. Even with the double raining fire, what's it going to happen? JT Brown has given up the positioning, and he actually connects right there. And JT Brown wraps up Aiden in the final moments of the Pro-Am in Game 4 with a huge game. 12 total elims for JT Brown and Marksman.
Dude, well executed. You can tell. I mean, like you said, this is Aiden, right? This guy's been in situations like this before. He knew what he had to do. He tried to go for the high ground. Marksman, though, intelligently said, look, you know what? I'm going to block Aiden from getting this high ground. I know my dual partner has the angle. He's telling me he has the angle. Look at this. JT drops back down as Aiden says, look, I got to double back. JT is here. He is ready, and he lands a comment to the face for the victory.
What a sleeper of a duo right there. JT Brown says, you know, I'm partnered on Twitch for a reason. Let me show you how I connect these shots real quick. That's exactly what he does. He was confident in the push, and he did a great job executing right there in those final moments. You can't ask for a better last game than that for another duo to kind of come up and really make sure that no one is safe here.
Does that mean we've seen a different duo every single game?
Yes, we have.
That's what the problem do. That's what Fortnite does to you, all right? What an unbelievable game that was. It's crazy because for a while that game was pretty slow. It slowed way down, right? Everyone's thinking, last game, what do I need to do? Where can I get it? If not first, where can I push to try and get some money for my charity? You know, what place do I have to kind of push for to try and get the most?
First.
Yeah, well, first, yeah, of course. You got Airwax, you got RL Grimes, you got Ninja, you got Marshmallow, you got Marksman and his dual partner JT Brown standing in your way. That's tough. It's a tough ask. Well, I think I'm ready now. Are you ready now?
I'm ready to know. That was a great last game, and it can go either way.
I mean, here we go. After 4 games, everyone here in the venue, I think you guys are all ready to know who the winners are. And Monster, I'm going to allow you to have the honor, my friend.
And your 2019 Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals winner is Airwalks and RL Grime, coming back with another victory. First, they did it at the summer block party, showing that do not sleep on him. He's a World Cup qualifier for a reason. He's been so calm, cool, and collected this whole time. Confidence at an all-time high. He said he was going to win it, and that's what he came out here and did.
That's right, man. Your defending champions not only won the summer block party only a month ago, but came back and said, World Cup Finals, here's a Pro-Am. These 2 Pro-Ams back to back. Look at the smiles across their face. All the work that Grimes has been putting in to better himself, support his duo. It all pays off in that moment. 52 points, 12 points ahead of the pack. That is unbelievable.
And what a great top 10 for everyone that made it this far. Sino and O-King, just a fantastic performance. Still $500,000 in prize right there to go to charity. Jelty took a victory with Gabo. Jacob and Claire also took a victory. Tfue and Nav, fantastic performances. Consistency is going to pay off. Everyone played so well.
And don't forget, I mean, every single person here is a winner. Don't forget, this is all for charity, so we want to make sure every single person here, we want to make sure to remind you guys here and at home viewing, everyone here is a winner. And this was so much fun.
What a great tournament. Here is our final pages right there. You see Jordan Ewok up there, Nick 830, Max Carver, John Ha and Wavy Salt, Double 7 and PC Sakira right there as well. As the list goes on, everyone here is going to be able to contribute to a great cause of their choice.
Yeah.
And offer the good right here under good old Fortnite action. Here's your last pitch.
There you go, man. Everyone walks away a winner, like you said, for the charity of their choice. At the end of the day, that's what all this was about, right? Just giving back a little bit, make sure they're supporting the world, making the world a better place. You like to see it. What an unbelievable day. Any final thoughts from you, man? I mean, it's been a long day.
I've definitely had a long day. This has been, you know, Monster D-Face and Zeke taking our last swings up here at the desk, and hope you guys enjoyed. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and send it down to Golden Boy. He's got the rest for us.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. It was a long day. Grueling competition from the Creative Showdown all the way down now to the next Fortnite Pro-Am. It was our winner. Welcome to the winner's circle. Once again, it's Airwalks and Grime. Gentlemen, this is yours. Your 2019 Pro-Am champions, the two-time RL Grime! it off real fast. Actually, Grime, I'm gonna start with you, man. You're a two-time champion. Awesome stuff. This duo works so well. Why is that?
I mean, he's an incredible player. He's taught me a lot about how to play late game and rotate. He's a great mentor. So yeah,
I would love to see you. Darn confetti. I would love to see you compete eventually. I think you got what it takes, buddy. All right, Airwalks, man. You're ridiculous. You did it again. You're a man of very few words, so I'm going to let you just say what you want to the fans here. Say whatever you want to say to your competitors. The floor is yours.
I don't know. It was incredible. I'm happy to be invited and compete again. And hope I win tomorrow.
I was going to ask that. You're going to go circle one more time tomorrow?
I'm going to try it. Yeah. I think we can.
I have a lot of faith in you, obviously, with how good you are. And as you guys are now two-time champions, this is a big moment for you. Where's the money for the charity going? Who are you sending your money to?
it's going to a great civil rights organization called ACLU. So
awesome stuff. And for you, Airwalks?
WWF, Save the Planet.
Awesome stuff. Well, there you have it, folks. Come on, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Let's give him a round of applause. The two-time Fortnite Pro-Am champions, RL Grime and Airwalks. Congratulations. And now, don't forget that while this was all well and good, and we have two-time Pro-Am champions, the Fortnite World Cup Finals starts tomorrow. That's right, and we're going to be going to duos. The best duos in the world of Fortnite are going to be clashing for your entertainment. Make sure you join us here at the join us on Twitch, to tune into again as well. We want to let everyone know that at 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the Duos Championship, and 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Marshmallow's live performance will kick off the Solos Championship. There's going to be a lot of good stuff happening here, folks. We thank you so much for joining us here today. That being said, obviously, we know that there's going to be a lot of talk. Who's going to take the top crown tomorrow? Is it going to be one of your favorite duos at home? Let us know on Twitter using the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. We want to hear from you. And of course, we thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you so much once again. I'm Golden Boy. This has been incredible. We'll catch you next time. See you tomorrow.